Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coming at y'all with another one, man. We're going to get into the Warriors and how how I know that the Splash Bros are officially back, man. Them boys are in the groove, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can be up to date on when the next video drops. All right, YouTube, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. You already know Klay Thompson came back from injury. Some of the games he played, some of the games he was on minutes restrictions. Sometimes he had 20 minutes, sometimes he had 25. It was a lot going on, but it was one thing that stayed consistent with Klay got in the game, which I think was the most important part, is the fact that when he got that ball in his hand, he's trying to chuck that thing up in the air. Klay Thompson needs to get as many shots as possible up in the air. That way, he can get into his rhythm as soon as possible, and we can go ahead and get this playoff push going. But the longer we delay this push, the longer it's gonna be. So with Klay, as long as he's getting these shots up, we good to go, man, and we nice and rolling. As you can tell, he's trying to get his legs under him. You see later on in some of the games, he not jumping as high as he did when the game first began. That's because the man been injured for about 2 years. He's still getting his legs under him, but everything is getting there, man. We got my man Steph coming out of his shooting slump that he's been in for the past damn near a month. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's break it down. Let's show y'all the numbers, man. Let's get it. Let's go, man. All right. So first we'll get started off with where the Warriors were still struggling. We went out here. We played against the Pacers. We lost to them in a really close game. But let's go ahead and look at this game by the numbers. In this game, Steph went for 39. His plus minus was -4. But in this game, Steph balled out. He did what he had to do, of course. But also in this game, we had somebody that could have taken more shots. His name is Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, 1 of 7. Jordan Poole had only a -1 plus minus, but he still was 1 of 7. Jordan Poole, you got to hit more shots. More importantly, you got to take more shots. We got Klay Thompson in the 17 shot range. I believe that's where he remains, but he got to hit more of them in this game. You can see his conditioning was an issue. He just had to get into the rhythm and the flow of the game. Honestly, Klay Thompson's there. We there. We just got to go ahead and keep playing, man. A-Wig starting all-star game player right there. My boy went out there, went 5-15, pretty down game. When you're a player like him, when you play like Steph, when you're a player like Klay, there's gonna be games where you're just not hitting, and that was one of them for Andrew Wiggins. Um, but overall, it was a nice competitive game that we put up there, as Steve Kerr said after the game. But let's go ahead and get into how them boys are back. So in the most recent game that just passed, we played against the Timberwolves. I know what y'all probably saying is Timberwolves, blah blah blah. But y'all probably gonna get used to this motto. It's not how you win. I'm sorry. It's not that you're winning, it's how you're winning. And a lot of times when losing, it's not that you lose, it's how you lose. So if you go out here and you shit the bed and everybody on the team is mad at each other, blaming each other after a loss, it's terrible. But if you win a head-to-head game, somebody hits a half-court buzzer beater from 50 feet, it's nothing that you can really do. You lost a game, but you went out there and you competed and you showed your ass off. So one is better than the other one. But let's go ahead and get into these stats. With the Warriors, Stephen Curry came out here, had 29 points, 10 less than the last game. But also in this game, he had 20 shots. In this game, we got Jordan Poole getting up 10 shots, 3 more than last game. Those 3 more shots, it does a lot, man. You getting up 10 shots a game versus getting up 7, it gets you into a rhythm. You'll actually have a game where you might get hot, and then you'll have more shots to actually put up there. But Klay Thompson, he had 16 shots in this game, went 9 from 16, shot over 50% from 3-point. A nice, consistent Klay Thompson game. Man, it feels so good to say that because Klay Thompson deserves this. Watching his post-game interviews, he's really just surprised that he's on the box score at the end of the game. Andrew Wiggins, solid performance, 19 points, very solid. As long as we get them 4 guys, I'm balling like this each and every game, we'll get the chip, man. We'll get that chip. 10 shots for Jordan Poole, 19 points. 12 shots for A. Wiggs, 19 points. 16 shots for Klay Thompson, 23 points. And 20 shots from Steph, 29 points. But as you can see, Juan Toscano barely played, which was pretty surprising to me in this game. I think primarily because the Timberwolves are so big, bro. They got Cats, and I'm also seeing they playing Jaden McDaniels and Jared Vanderbilt in their starting lineup. So I can see why Steve Kerr went big versus them. But I really don't see how James Wiseman's gonna fit into this offense, bro. But that's for another day, another video, man. Thank y'all for checking out the channel today. Check out the Instagram page. Gone. Appreciate all the love. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it, man. Y'all mean a lot to me. I'm gonna keep dropping stuff for y'all. I'm gone. Let's get it.